Hello again. I'm gonna do the exact same thing as last time. I'm just gonna play while I'm just doing random things, and I'm just gonna like speak my mind. No scripts, nothing. Just okay. Screen was black for a second. And today it's we're gonna go caving. Honestly, after I get some torch, yeah. So I'll like wait out until like the morning or whatever it is in game, and then I'll get some like sand and stuff and then dig. Because if I remember, like down here there's the like mine shaft, not mine shaft, ravine stronghold, not up there. Yeah, that's a ravine now. I was gonna say stronghold. So I'm just gonna like work on like trying to get more iron, honestly. Like just like scooping all this up. So I was like walking yesterday and I had like some few topics like I was thinking like today, and then as soon as I like sit down today to like do this, when I wake up I have my like morning coffee, I do my like morning ritual, you know, it all kind of just goes out my head, like I just completely forgot. I don't remember what I wanted to talk about. So I guess I'm gonna like start with music, honestly. You know, when I was like a kid, I always really liked classical. You know, at school we had to do this like creative writing exercise, and like they'd always play like. Well, let me just turn down the sound a little bit. We always had to do these like creative writing exercises, and there'd always be some form of like Mozart playing or Beethoven to like assist in like, I guess like the creativity or something. You know. That's loud. Okay. That should be good. But yeah, it kind of made me realize very early on that I like really like music, because things would be on the radio and I'd never like vibe with it. I'd never like enjoy it a little bit more. And you know, you could say that, oh, it's like it's pop music being bad. You know, I don't enjoy a lot of pop music. It's more of a genre like I'd enjoy for like the nostalgia, like I was talking about last time in the last video. I talked about nostalgia and stuff. Like there's certain songs I remember. There's one that was always on the radio in England back in the day. I forgot what it's called. It's like, what's that coming over the hill? Is that a monster? Like, that was some of the lyrics. And, yeah. There's, a couple of those songs of that genre. I think, like, it was a lot of, like, the new metal stuff. I think this was, like 2008, 2007 era as well. 2009. Type of music was very popular. Remember, like a lot of people were like, I don't think like goths, but there's a lot of, like emo movement stuff going on when I was a kid, and I like saw it and I was like, wow, that's so cool, wow. You know? I think that's like why I always wanted like long hair and stuff as well, like as a kid. Like I saw that and like, I like kind of wanted to like have that as well. Smelt this, be a good idea. It's 10. I could like start making armor, honestly, right now. That'd be like a good shot. If I do this, just enough. No, I need to find like a food source, like get like beef or pork or something. That'd be a good idea. I guess like what I actually could do right now is I'll craft like a sword now, like I'll just like kill things around here, put like torches. Light up the area to like stop things spawning. That's enough for now. And all these are going to be waiting for me when I come out. Anyway, like, back to talking, like, music. I didn't listen to music for a long time as, like, a kid. Like, I really didn't, like, have much interest at all, honestly. Can you not? Yeah. I'd have, like, the classical on, like, at times. I'd hear, like, what's on the radio, but I really didn't like anything. Apart from that, honestly. Like a back door. Yeah, I remember, like, I found, like, metal and stuff. I always realized that. I found, like, a lot of my music, it really just comes from my dad. Like, not so much, like, metal and stuff. Right, okay. I don't know why the skybox is like that. I'll fix that. Does that fix it? Yeah. My dad was like a progressive rock type of guy. I need wool. Actually, I can make shears. He listened to like all these bands like Emerson, Lake and Palmer, and even saw them. There's like King Crimson, Emerson, Lake and Palmer, Pink Floyd he saw as well. A lot of these bands. The Crazy World of Arthur Brown, I think. Focus, I think they were a Dutch band. A lot of these very interesting technical bands. And naturally, I kind of like gravitate towards them. They were, still are like some of my favorite music from time to time. And I didn't really realize it then, but like what I really liked was like, it's how like technical this music is. Like it feels like, I don't really want to get into like musical elitism, but it's like the smart man's music. That's the way I'd see it without like trying to make it confusing. It's all very complex and it all like, to understand it and like fully, it takes a lot of like studying, a lot of really looking into things, really understanding things. Yeah. What did I want to do today as well in this world? I want to go cave. So I'm gonna do that. Yeah. We'll talk about metal as well. I think that's like what I'm really known for. I really love metal music. But I'm very picky with it. I don't like this whole like deathcore thing really, or like a lot of like the new death metal stuff. I'm more of like the old school 80s, 90s metal, and I like the neoclassical movement. People have complaints about it. It's very underground, a lot of the things out there. There's a standout artist. There's like, there's Ingve, which I've met as well. Really nice guy. Really funny guy as well when I met him. It's crazy to say, like, I can say, like, I've held his guitar. He let me hold it. That's a flex. That is a flex right there. Honestly, I just remember like how insane like the action is, like the setup of the strings, like the string height for the uninformed, ridiculously high. That's what I remember. I need torches, and I need food. I'll take. I usually run short torches. I need a few more. I'll make another stack of 64. Actually, that's fine. 3 stacks. Take some like iron for like something spare. They're making a spare pickaxe. Yeah. I think I had a cave over here as well, or was it here? This might lead back into the same ravine, hopefully. Spooky. You know, I didn't know, like, even, like, old Minecraft, like, you can call me a bit of a poser here, like, had those, like, cave sounds. I only thought it was, like, after, like, the 1.0, I mean, like, 1.8, like, when they revamped everything. I talked about that, like, last time. Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna, like, dig diamonds straight away in this, like, caving. I'm just gonna get, like, a load of essentials, like, really, like, grind for the core, like, coal, iron. I'm just wanting to take this slow, like, I'm not, like, bothered how long these, I'm gonna do this series, you know? Just gonna be something I do whenever I feel like it. And I'm just want to like try and focus more on like the gameplay today. Like I'll keep talking, but like I'm gonna have less to talk about, I think. Because like I said, like it all went out of my head, which sucks. It really does. No, I remember like the hype around Minecraft updates. I remember like when I was a kid, it was like 2012, and there was like, oh gosh, there's like Captain Sparkles and people, and they were making like these videos, like the snapshot videos of like, I think it was 1.3 or something, and they were testing it with rubies, and I was like, wow, that's so sick! I've had that idea for ages, man. They became emeralds, but it had like villager trading for the first time, and I remember that like, there's a lot of people who play this game and like they've had like villager trading like ever since. Like I just remember when they were just called like testificates and they were like practically like useless. They just like lived. You couldn't like breed them as well. Like it was a nightmare. They just didn't care. Even if you like saw like 2 villagers in one room, like you couldn't make like the baby. Yeah. I remember, like, as a kid, I'd try and make these, like, crazy things, like, these boxes and stuff, and, like, try and find, like, interesting new ways to, like, try and spawn these ultra-rare mobs. Like, it took me so long playing to, like, find, like, a jockey. Like, the old school, can you not? Yeah, they're just a skeleton on the jockey, like the spider. And I think they just spawn like randomly. I forgot now. I think that's what it was, but there's the one I was really trying to get was the charge creeper. I want to talk about my first Minecraft experience, actually. I remember like people in my class were like talking about Minecraft and stuff. I always heard about it from time to time, but I thought like it was some cheap garbage game because it's like the graphics don't look good. Because I was one of those kids, I played games for the graphics when I was young, and I just want to say like I think like graphics they don't keep players. They make you play the games, but games they eventually like start to appeal to like our core abilities, and a lot of us, like, we like the graphics, but we don't actually like the gameplay that much after a while, and we decide, like, no, this just isn't, right. Looks good, but it sucks. Why should I keep playing? Versus, you know, all these games that have, like, the graphics are, like, pretty average, you know, TF2, honestly. Like, I think it looks good to me, but So a lot of people who like play all these modern games, they run everything on ultra. It looks like a bag of shit. In comparison, that is. But it applies to so many people's core abilities. That's like the big thing. It really has kept everyone going, including me, like playing the game. Even though I don't really play anymore. I get on pubs like every 4 weeks, maybe once. And then I decide like I hate this game. Maybe hate is like too strong of a word. I don't enjoy like how it is now. It's not. I just don't enjoy it anymore. That's all you have to know. Maybe I will one day. Maybe I'll come back and I'll like go for like another grind. And well, it's unlikely. Like I'm like applying for like work in other countries and stuff. So I passed uni recently. I'm pretty happy about that, and I want to use my degree. I don't want to be a bum. I'd really like to. Whoa, fucking hell, bro! That scared the living shit out of me. Oh my god, that actually went through my soul. Yeah, I don't want to fight that guy after that. What the fuck? Yeah, I flinched then. Yeah. So I'm seeking employment. Trying to just apply to other countries because I don't like my home country. It's miserable. It's cold. It's everyone's poor, and yeah, I I don't want to get political. I avoid politics mostly nowadays. It's I think it's I don't think it's healthy. Like I think we've got to pay attention to a lot of issues in the world. There's a lot of things going on that needs change, and just ignoring it isn't going to make it go away. Like people need to be held accountable, but I don't know, man. I forgot what I was saying. Yeah, I don't like to get too much into politics. Wait, what the fuck was that? What was I saying before? That like this is what happens. Like I was talking about this last episode. I'm because I'm running off of like no scripts. I don't want to do any of that like scripts thing. It doesn't feel as authentic. It kind of like throws me off a lot. It'll come back to me, I hope. Yeah. Just try and get to the surface, probably like the least optimal way. And it's raining. I just know it's like talking about something, and then politics, something. You know? Yeah, so the UK, what I remember was I forgot what state it is in the US that's like the poorest state. I think it was like Mississippi or something. It begins with an M. But the UK is poorer. What's the word now? Domestic, like growth produce or something. GPD per capita. That's what I'm thinking of. I was gonna say GDPR per capita. That's the General Data Protection Regulation. Yeah. And it is seeming to take forever to get to the surface. And, it keeps doing that, the lighting. I don't know why. I just want to get up here. Stand up here. Like, I don't know if you all can see anything. It's very dark for me. Like, I'm on OLED, so dark is pretty dark, but the visibility is still pretty good. Yeah. I remember I was talking about like how I don't like the UK. I want to love the UK, but there's so many issues. Not really just politically though. That's not really what I'm getting at. It's just there's so many problems. You know. Economic, standard of living. Like, I remember, like, seeing, like, I know, like, there's taxes, I know there's these things, I know, like, the US takes away more from you than, like, the UK, but, there was like, job offers in the UK, and then I'd see the same job in America, and, the America, like, pays, like, 40% more, like, way more, but the taxes are only just, like, slightly more, so it, like, they, like, keep, like, way more than we do, after, like, taxes and stuff. It's crazy. I can't, like, say, like, how it is exactly, but just know, like, the, after everything calculated, all the taxes, like, everything, electricity, bills, food, you know, they have way more. Like, marginally more. And, I just see that and I just think, like, this stinks, man. This just really stinks. I can't believe that it's like this. Yeah. Well, I don't want to try and doom and gloom about my country. I don't want to make this all miserable. Or make people miserable. Yeah. I really need to find, like, wool. Do cows drop steak? They drop, like, nothing. That's gotta be, like, really bad luck, no? There's pigs, at least. I was wondering, like, what everyone thinks of, like, games like Warframe. You know. I've been playing a lot of Warframe recently. I'm having a pretty good time with that. My friend is, like, showing me, like, the game, you know, how to do things in that game as well. And I find it a lot of fun. It's, I feel like it's just like I'm getting like a much needed break from like FPS games because I've been playing them so much, like tier 2. You know, it kind of gets like, you get really bored eventually. You get tired. I have problems with fatigue. I have thyroid issues. I have like, I want to say I have chronic fatigue, but it's not a diagnosed thing. Like, there's so much wrong. I can't wake up feeling rested no matter what, like, no matter the sleep time or for how long or what time I wake up. It's pretty tortuous. Yeah. But I just try and push through, you know, and it's like, I feel like it's one of the reasons I just don't have, like, energy to play a PS. Even if I, like, really decompress, I don't do anything, I do other things. I'm still just like, man, I'm tired. And this sucks, I don't want to do this anymore. And there's sheep. Nice. And that's more than enough wool. That is really good. Fall. I'm gonna sneeze. Bless me. Okay, yeah, I want to make a bed. So that'd be like really helpful right now. I think in this version of Minecraft you can get nightmares as well. I think you still do in modern Minecraft. It's a weird occurrence. I think it's if the room is too dark or like it's just by luck, but you just wake up getting attacked. It's really random. I thought there was another one behind me then. I've got a really itchy nose right now. Ooh. I think I'm gonna call this episode like the ramblings of a madman. That's that's the best way to describe this. I don't want to like accidentally consume that. It's time to get some sand for windows. I want to like eventually like expand everything into like a can I pick this up? I want to make like a village. It's just like the beginning shelter, you know, like my start base to get things going. Where there's water, there's sand. No, just dirt. I think there was like over here with like and that skybox thing is happening again. I think I understand why it does this. I can get to like a pool of water over here if I find one, and I'll explain it real quick. It's to do with like not a shaders mod, kind of like a pseudo shaders. It's to do with water. It's like HD water. And it only enables on like fancy graphics. I'll give you like a look at that actually. Like, why not? This bitch across here. You really do with this small pool of water? Look how nice that is. Like, you wanna know like the reason like I'm using this though? It's the FPS drain is so bad. Like, my PC is really good. Like, I don't have the best PC, but it's like one of the best PCs. Like, I have a top CPU. I have a 5060 Ti. I think that's like... It's not the best money can buy, but it's really good. And it struggles to like pull the frames with that even. It's crazy. It wouldn't be so bad if I had like a lower refresh rate. I have 500 hertz. So I want to have like the game feel comfortable with like the I always want the 500 FPS. Like, how much am I getting while recording this? I'm getting 840, 1000. That's pretty damn good. I'll just dig up more of this and then like head back. It's really weird how it sounds like dirt or gravel when I like dig up the sand. Yeah, you know, I want to go back to my like first Minecraft experience. I need to finish talking about that. It was really interesting because I had such a bad PC. I was on my mum's laptop. I think it was a I don't think it was a HP laptop, but it was some sort of like shitbag pile of shit Windows 7 system. It's one of those that took like 3 minutes to load. Like, I remember my grandma's PC as well. My grandma's like Windows Vista, and you'd be start loading in like to Windows for like 5 minutes, like minimum. I also like I remember like I'm ruining the screen on that thing because I put like a magnet on it when I was a kid. It's like a really like stupid thing to do. But it like warped like the screen. So yeah, don't do that. Don't put a magnet on your screen. Otherwise it'll make it all purple and weird. Yeah. I got Minecraft to convince my parents. I had to really beg them. I remember the exact same price because I ran home after like memorizing it at school for some reason. Like my friends told me, oh, it's £16.99, and I'm like going home like £16.99, £16.99, £16.99, £16.99, £16.99, until I got home and I was like asking my parents for it, and it's like, alright, no, we'll see you next week. And my dad used to work away, so it was like my mum would say, oh, wait until your dad's home from work this weekend on Friday. Look, so it was a full up north when he was working. He doesn't do that anymore. He's with us now, like all the time. But yeah, he it was always down to my dad, things like that. My dad usually did let me have these things. But I remember watching the trailer, and it was the old trailer with like the jolly old music, and it's like, let's go to a world where everything is made of blocks, and climb the tallest mountain, find the newest stronghold. You know? That's like a very nostalgic trailer. I think it was a 2011 or 2012 one. Yeah. I was like so hyped. I got my dad to get me it. He partly signed up for it one night, and then like I was like, ah, no, because he made the account, but he didn't buy the game yet because you had to like sign up before you do anything like buying, like make an account. But I got the account, and then the next day, like he bought it for me. I downloaded it, Minecraft installer, whatever. And I remember I loaded up into like the 2012 or like late 2011 Minecraft. I really forgot which. My bad. And I had 5 FPS. I break a block, and it, I mean, I place a block and it places 2 blocks. That's how bad it was. It was really not good. And this was like the lowest render settings, lowest everything. You need like, I don't know, like a NASA computer like running off of like a nuclear like a nuclear plant to like play Minecraft for some reason. I do not get why, like it just runs that bad. I mean, even now it's like it runs pretty bad compared to like how it should be for like this game. Like this should run like 2 million FPS. It doesn't. You have to like download it Optifine. You have to do all these like silly things. It's crazy. But I was in a tiger biome in the forest, tiger forest, and I was dying to like something through a window in the night, and I was like, "What's killing me? What the hell?" And it was a skeleton shoot me through the window, and my friend the next day at school had to like tell me that because I actually my game ran that bad. My PC was this bad. I could not tell like what was killing me. I could not see what was killing me as well. That was fun times. Yeah. And when I found creative mode, I only play creative mode. All I would do, just fly around, kill things, like make scenarios. It was a lot like the Roblox thing. I made like 1 million like Minecraft worlds. Like literally 1 million. It took up, I think I ran out of space on my mum's laptop because I made so many Minecraft worlds. Which is stupid. Yeah. I remember I liked all the old like I think it was OCD Disco it was called. He made all these really cool redstone worlds, and that like got me interested in like redstone and stuff. Hypixel as well before it was like a whole IP, like whatever it's called, like big thing, you know, like its own separate thing, whatever it is now. There's like Herobrine's Mansion, and there's the zombie one. Remember, it used like a really like weird sort of Left 4 Dead style texture pack called The End Is Extremely Nigh. I remember I used to play with that texture pack all the time. I think it was just called like Zombie Apocalypse or something. It was like it was very heavily like Left 4 Dead inspired, you could tell. Like looking back at like the character names and stuff and the world. Yeah. But it was a blast. It was really fun. I loved all these like redstone worlds he made. I just wonder if anyone else like played these as well, like had a load of fun. Yeah, I also remember this is another thing about that trailer. There was like the castle, you know, and I remember like looking at pictures like the trailer, trying to get like the castle exact. Like I went into creative, I tried to build it like so many times. Like the one with like the it has like a netherrack roof on the towers. That was the one. And I actually found it on the Planet Minecraft like a few months ago, and I actually looked at it. It's a pretty cool build. It's old. It's very old. It's dated. It has that like creepy old Minecraft beta interior. You know, everything's made of like wool. It's all very dim and dark. But yeah, I made a mess here. It's cool stuff. Really, really cool. And I wish when I was a kid I knew it was out there on the internet that I could just download it and play on it, you know. That would have like made my day as a kid. Now I think about it, I think I was way more creative back then. Maybe it's just being a kid, honestly. So many things I want to like build and make. Oops. I feel like I haven't actually like done a whole lot this episode. I don't know if it's just me, but I'm gonna make a start on the roof and then we're gonna call it a day. We're gonna continue another day, maybe tomorrow. I don't want to make fake promises. I make promises, it goes bad. I know like the tier 2 people. I was wanting to make a spy tutorial. Like I want to go over everything because I don't want to come across as evil. I mean, I don't care. It is what it is. I kind of like know I'm good. I'm not the best, but I know I'm good. I really disagree with like how so many people play spy. I really don't like a lot of people spy. And I want to really make like guides on, you know, how to play like properly, how to be, you know, I want people to use their brain more. It feels like a sad sight. I don't want to sound like some, you know, old man yells at cloud. Hey, Simpsons, love that show. But people just, they don't want to be smart. They just want to play spy to run it down. They just want to hold W into people and get lucky. If they die two times, they re-queue. I really don't like this. What spy has become in that way. Because I think people combine playing smart, playing safe, not passive, but safe, and taking good risk, calculated risk more. Like, M would be so much better. They get godlike kill streaks, and like, believe it or not, they'd still get these clips they want. But like, there's a lack of essence in people's gameplay. It's people praise a lot of these spy players, and they kind of just they're holding W into lobbies and then leaving. And I think only so many people can actually pull that play style off. I think like Eternal is probably like one of a kind. One of the 3 people who are one of a kind on the spy class, or one of 4 people rather. I think like to me like you can't be like a good old clown. Like he was a very smart player as well, honestly. And that reminds me, like a lot of these people like they just hold W into crowds and you look at Old Clown, like, he was playing smart. He was, like, going in, killing everyone, but he thought about things. And I just really have a gripe. Like, I just really wanted to rant about this fast, about, like, because I don't believe spy gameplay should be sitting in a corner waiting with cloak and dagger. Like, that's not what I'm saying. It's just, I think, like I love, like, the Dead Ringer, like, kunai Dead Ringer thing. It's, like, what we've got. It's the best thing we've got. But, I just wish people would play it smarter. Like, they'd really push it, you know? To its maximum potential and get the most out of it. Because I think it's capable of so much more. Yeah, I just want to say that. And I want to make a trick stab tutorial. I think everyone, like, you just kind of have to, like, play and learn how players move, and you know, you watch better spies and you learn how to move that way. But I want to, like, share, like, my methodology. Like, I'm not, like, the best, like, trick stabber anymore. I'm, like, nowhere near that. I'm rusty, and I haven't been able to play, like, extremely good for a long time now. Like, I can still do things, but I'm not consistent anymore. But there was things, like, I learned and I got told and I remembered that, like, at one point, I think it was, like, 1800 hours on the class in, like, 2020, 2021. It kind of just opened everything up and it changed the game completely. Like, I instantly excelled in skill overnight, and it sounds like... It sounds fake. It sounds like a cheat code or something, but that's what happened. And I really want to share, like, those things. Because it is so much simpler than you think. It really is. It's not complex. It's... like, there's practice, but... it's so simple. And I'm kind of reluctant to talk about it right now because, you know, what if I do come back and want to make that too? So I don't want to just have it condensed into, like, a sentence here. So, I think I've done enough today. Maybe a little bit rambling, maybe a little bit more focused on gameplay at times today. Like, I lose my, like, foot of wording. That's just my mind. That's just how it works. That happens a lot. I get very easily distracted. But yeah, I hope people, like, enjoy this. I read every comment. I've seen every comment from last time as well. Appreciate that people really enjoyed this. I'm really happy. And I'm gonna end this here, and I'm gonna pick it up another time. Maybe tomorrow, not another day. Again, I'm not gonna make fake promises like that. But thank you for watching, guys. I really hope you all enjoyed this. Ta-ta.